Stoke Slalom Collective. Come hang out with us as we have a race-filled weekend in Brandon, Mississippi for Luna Slalom Jam 2024. I'm Josh Byrd.
And I'm SBC. Luna is a family affair for the Stoke crew and is hosted by our pops himself, Ricky Byrd, and Mississippi grassroots slalom skateboarding.
A few weeks before, we woke up bright and early to plan all 3 courses so that on race weekend, we were ready to go.
Setting tight. First few were a little tight, and then it spaces out because of how fast the set is.
Oh, hey, Paisley. And with that, race weekend is here. We all hung out as people started to arrive and get ready to race.
It was cool. You should have been there. If you weren't there, you should have been.
On Friday, we packed up the truck with all the race essentials and loaded up the start ramps onto the trailer. But of course, before heading straight to the hill, we had to stop and get some good old Southern comfort food. Then it was time to head to the hill and meet up with all the racers that traveled into town.
It's begun. Ready to skateboard? So ready.
Luna Slalom Jam is typically known for its nighttime racing, so this year we kept the tradition alive by racing giant slalom on Friday night, starting at 7 p.m. This meant that we weren't in too much of a rush to get everything started. We took our time after the road closure to set everything up, test the timing system, set the course, and practice. Everyone pitched in and helped to get it all ready to rock.
Bring it.
When we still had daylight for practice, the sun set and racing started under the lights.
All right, Ricky Byrd, also known as Bird Dog, on the course. He's got a classic style.
This year, Luna was held on a new hill in downtown Brandon and brought a lot of spectators out to view and some new aspects to our nighttime racing. Mississippi is known to get loud with cowbells, so we heard a lot of cowbells and cheering from the crowd all night.
It was so awesome to see Joe McLaren back on the board and taking a run in the giant slalom course, as well as broadcasting the race with Off the Rails TV.
Bird Compton on the
Woo! Let's go, Sarah!
Raced when they were younger girls, and now they came back.
Day 1 came to a close at Luna Slalom Jam, with giant slalom seeing over 26 mile-an-hour speeds. The top 3 finishes were me in 3rd place, Joseph Cowell-Smith in 2nd, and Lou Statman winning 1st place.
Luna has been going, I think we started Luna in 2003 on Fondren Hill, and it was actually a night race, mainly sponsored by Red Bull. We enjoyed their sponsorship for a couple of years, back to running under the lights, which is awesome. We moved around a little bit, but I think we found a good home in Brandon, Mississippi. Now the hill's really nice, and we've really enjoyed doing this over the years. My buddy Clifton, he's under the weather right now. He's not with us this year, which is, it's a little sad, and I can definitely feel him not there, keeping everybody laughing and carrying on. And we're going to do some tight and some hybrid today, so rock and roll.
What's up, everybody? Day 2, Luna, bright and early in the morning. We just got here. We're still unpacking things again and getting the ramp set up, but we are about to start mirroring the tight course and the hybrid. We're gonna run tight first and then hybrid later this afternoon. It's gonna be really fast tight. It's such a steep and quick hill, so it's gonna be a little tricky, and then when you get to the flat bottom, you're gonna be pumping it out to try to keep that speed. So it's gonna be a strange one, but looking forward to it. Let's get the stage started.
Elbows, wrists, protection's important.
It's a tight course today, but the wind is blowing uphill, so it's going to slow you down a little bit, help you make it through the course a little
It's
bit.
gonna make it a little easier, but it's gonna be a little frustrating if you get hit with a headwind on head-to-head. So pros and cons.
Yeah, stoked about it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Cars got a very nice driving style. Those are near the top of their respective that 4 feet. It can be up to 5 seconds after that.
I'm feeling great. The course is super makeable with a headwind, but the headwind is super unpredictable. So it's really going to be luck of the draw.
All right.
But it's a lot of fun.
The course is a little difficult. It gets really tight in the middle of it when you're at your fastest speed. So it's scary, but it's fun. The key is how many people are going to go clean in the head-to-head. That's going to be the biggest issue. So clean runs is going to win. Got to keep that in mind all day. It's not consistent, but there's a headwind. It's going to slow you down if you can expect it. Key is expecting it for it to be able to help you and slowing you down to make the course easier. The difficult part is if you're hit with wind that you're not expecting, it can throw you off rhythm and cause you to hit even more cones. So you can use it to your advantage if you're smart and you think about it. Just wish me luck.
Shout out to Off the Rails TV for coming out and providing live coverage of the whole weekend. Also, gotta give a huge shout out to Tate Nations, a local longtime skateboarder and photographer, for snapping some amazing photos.
We got to make sure everybody has new profile photos tomorrow.
After qualifying, we moved into the head-to-head racing. Kyle Smith took on 17-time women's world champion Lim Kramer in the tight slalom round of 8, with Kyle advancing on to the final 4. Jennifer Copa battled Jonathan Harms in the round of 8, with JBH coming out on top. I raced the winner of the giant slalom the night before, Lou Statman, in the round of 8, with Lou DQing on his first run.
Lou taking out some cones there at the bottom. So Sarah will be taking a advantage going into the next run. All right, so here comes Lou Statman and Sarah Berg-Compton. Lou definitely running a lot cleaner this time.
In the second run, Lou wasn't able to make up the 1.75 advantage, so I advanced on to the final 4.
In the final 4, I was matched up against Joseph Kyle Smith. He definitely gave me a run for my money and had a really fast first run. Sarah raced against Jonathan Harms to decide who would make it to the final round of 2. Unfortunately, the Byrds didn't come out on top in those races, with Joseph Kyle Smith and Jonathan Harms advancing to the final 2.
We have
But that's all right, because that meant we got the first ever Byrd versus Byrd battle.
Josh has a 1.5 second advantage going into this round, but what Josh doesn't know is when he looked away, I put some super glue in his bearings. So hopefully Sarah will take this one. Looks like a clean run for Josh. With that, it looks like Josh Byrd is going to take third place. Josh, you just got done racing your sister.
Got done racing Sarah. I took the win. She gave it all in. She's in top 4. It's amazing.
I know, it's so incredible. And to be the only woman to make it through, and amazing. So here comes the first run of the Tight Slalom Finals. We have Jonathan Harms in the red lane, Joseph Kyle Smith in the white lane. Both of these guys are skating so great today. Here comes Kyle. Looks like Kyle's getting surged there a little bit on him.
Ooh, technical spot right there.
Ooh.
Oh, Kyle.
Results for the top 3. We had Josh Byrd in third place, Jonathan Harms in second place, and we have Joseph Kyle Smith here in first place. Congratulations, bro.
So I'm the director of Friends of Children's Hospital, and the Children's Hospital here in Jackson is actually the only children's hospital in the state of Mississippi.
It's been wonderful helping us get the word out. We'd like to present her with a check today for $1,224 for the
This is incredible. I can't tell you how much we appreciate this. Thank you so very much.
After a quick course reset and lunch provided by Girl Scout Troop 4313, we rolled right into hybrid qualifying. Since Luna is a 2-day event, Saturday showcased both hybrid and tight slalom in the same day. We had some very fast times in qualifying, but only 3 riders were able to break into the 13-second range: Kyle Smith, Lou Statman, and Josh Byrd.
We got a little bit of a faster start. Got a little tailwind too. That's not hurting no time. Both riders. Tricky over Marcos. Both races looking good. Distance business. Low driving style. Gives him a raw time.
Yeah, good here. It's my best friend of the day, my car. Good drive.
After qualifying, Jennifer and I were able to keep skating together and went into the head-to-head round of 16. Sarah raced Bobby T, and we were both able to advance into the round of 8. Also making it into the round of 8 were both tight slalom winner Joseph Kyle Smith and giant slalom winner Lou Statman. In the round of 8, I went against Ben Buckles.
finished up once again with Lou Statman, redeeming himself a little bit from tight slalom earlier in the day.
Come on, kid, come on!
This hybrid slalom course was a lot of fun and allowed you to really pump hard to the finish. Both Josh Byrd and Lou Statman were able to pull out the win to advance to the final four, accompanied by Joseph Kyle-Smith and Jonathan Harms to round out the top four.
Our final four saw some high-level racing with less than half a second difference between all four skaters. I matched up against Lou Statman, but was able to advance into the final two by less than 0.2 of a second. Joseph Kyle-Smith and Jonathan Harms had a super tough battle, but Jokai came out on top and advanced to the finals.
In our third place matchup, we saw an awesome race between longtime friends Jonathan Harms and Lou Statman, with Lou coming out on top for a spot on the podium. In the battle for first, Josh took on Joseph Kyle-Smith, trying to take down the reigning Luna champion from 2023, but was unsuccessful. Joseph Kyle-Smith would come away with the top spot in hybrid at the Luna Slalom Jam 2024. Once we wrapped up racing, we finished up the weekend with an award ceremony.
All right.
On the ladies' podium for the overall weekend, Issa Ruiz snagged third place, myself in second, and Lynn Kramer taking first. Overall results for the Luna Slalom Jam, Josh Byrd took third place with Lou Statman in second, and Joseph Kyle-Smith completing a repeat, winning Luna Slalom Jam for the second year in a row. We want to send a huge thank you to Ricky Byrd, Mississippi Grassroots Slalom, and Roadkill Racing for putting on such a great race, as well as USA Slalom Skateboarding and ISSA for making it possible. Thank you to Lisa Ordano and the Boy Scout Troop 229 for being such great coneheads all weekend. Stephen and Jules Blaine for handling all the timing behind the scenes. Caitlin Foreman and the Friends of Children Hospital, Meredith McCullough and Brandon Main Street Association, and Tate Nations for providing such great photos. And of course, thank you to the Off the Rails TV team for providing such great coverage all weekend. If you'd like to view the full race coverage of the weekend, be sure to head over to the Off the Rails TV YouTube channel.
Thanks for watching our race coverage of Luna Slalom Jam 2024, and we'll see you at the next race.